Stephanie Ruhle has been a trusted face in journalism for years. As the host of the 11th Hour on MSNBC, she's known for her calm presence, sharp thinking, and ability to guide viewers through complex news stories. But behind the confident voice and strong TV presence was a quiet struggle she kept hidden for most of her life: dyslexia. This year, for the first time, Stephanie decided to talk about her diagnosis. It wasn't easy. In fact, she said she had stayed silent for too long. But a moment with her son made her realize it was time to speak up, not just for herself, but for others going through the same thing. Stephanie Ruhle was born on December 24, 1975, in Park Ridge, New Jersey. She attended Park Ridge High School before going on to Lehigh University, where she earned a degree in international business. As part of her education, she studied abroad in Guatemala, Italy, and Kenya. These global experiences helped shape her outlook and would later influence her approach to both finance and journalism. Before entering the world of news, Stephanie spent 14 years working in finance. She started her career at Credit Suisse First Boston in hedge fund sales, then joined Deutsche Bank, where she became a managing director. During this time, she also helped create a network to support women in leadership roles. In 2011, she shifted her career path and joined Bloomberg Television, which opened the door to her role at MSNBC. Despite all her success, Stephanie's relationship with reading had always been difficult. As a child, she was seen as smart, able to memorize poems and stories with ease. But underneath that strong memory was a real challenge. She struggled with reading comprehension. She often relied on creative methods to get through school, like doing extra presentations or verbal assignments. While others read quickly and easily, she had to work harder and find her own ways to keep up. Her decision to go public came during a quiet moment on a flight. She had packed a book, the same one she had tried to finish many times, and still couldn't get through it. As she looked out the window, she thought about her son, who had recently been diagnosed with dyslexia. She imagined how he might be feeling in class, frustrated and alone, just like she had once felt. That's when it clicked. Stephanie opened her phone and wrote a message. In it, she shared what she had never said out loud, that she, too, had dyslexia. She posted it online, not knowing how people would react. But the response was immediate. Her inbox was flooded with messages from people saying, "That's me," or "That's my child." Teachers, parents, and even other professionals thanked her for being brave enough to speak up. Living with dyslexia hasn't been easy, but Stephanie has learned how to manage it. In her job as a TV anchor, she uses note cards, color-coded Sharpies, and practices speaking out loud before going on air. She prepares differently, but it works for her. Her former co-anchors Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb noticed her habits, how she would quietly talk through scripts before going live. They later said they admired her even more once they understood why. Now, Stephanie hopes to help other families facing the same challenge. She encourages parents to work closely with teachers and give their kids tools like structure, extra time, and understanding. She reminds families that struggling in school doesn't mean a child won't succeed in life. In fact, it can often build strength, creativity, and resilience. She also wants kids with dyslexia to know that their learning difference doesn't define them. School is only one part of life. There are many ways to succeed, and those who think differently often bring the most unique ideas to the table. Stephanie Ruhle didn't share her story to get sympathy. She shared it to make a difference. By being honest, she gave a voice to others who have been quietly carrying the same weight. Her story is a reminder that success doesn't always follow a straight path, and that sharing your truth can help more people than you'll ever know.